This is a story about a guy who had everything he wanted. Until one day, shit happened. And by shit I mean life. You don't agree with me? You think your life is wonderful and filled with dildos made out of candies? Then I suggest you think again, my friend. Because one day, you're gonna wake up finding one of those dildos up your asshole. Yep, right between the ass cheeks. Oh, you thought this was gonna be a cute, innocent comedy? Once again, you're wrong. In that case, I suggest you stop watching and perhaps go watch something else. Something like Hannah Montana, for example. Except I'm sure that most of you already know by now that Miley Cyrus is a complete slut and an absolute fuck up in real life. As for the little kids who still don't know that fact yet, good luck figuring out that your cute little role model has a label on her vagina that says free for all and preferably drug addicts. You still watching? Good. Then let me tell you a little bit more about myself. My name is Will Morrissey, and this is my story. I usually start my day by coming to the park. So I bring my notebook and I start writing down my thoughts. And since I'm not a big fan of people in general, children and women the most, well, my thoughts are usually about their flaws. Which, by the way, a lot. And also, my wedding is next week. And yes, I know what I said about women and how dumb they are, blah blah blah. But my fiancée is seriously unlike any other woman I've ever seen in my life. Her name is Jessica, she's from the South. And yes, her family are a bunch of assholes. But it's fine, cause she's completely different. She talks too much though, in a way that makes me really fucking bored. But despite all that, she's definitely my one true love. Some mornings I just love walking by the beach. Even though it's freezing this time of year, but I just love it. And remember what I said about my one true love? Well, let's say that I wasn't completely honest about that. Cause I do have a mistress, and she's sexy as hell.
I do the cleaning, plus I keep the nana real sweet for your eating. Yes, you be the boss, and yes, I be respecting whatever that you tell me, cause it's game you be spitting. Oh, best believe that, when you need that, I'll provide that.
I love being inside you. You must know that. Every time I'm inside you, take me to a different world where nothing else matters. I love riding you for hours and hours, putting different fluids in you. You are truly my mistress. I just wanted to let you know how much I love you. After I come home, I usually start getting ready for work. I work at a very successful radio station, and not just that. My boss gave me my own talk show. He said, and I quote, "Will, you are a people person." Of course I wanted to respond by telling him, "Go fuck yourself." But then again, he's my boss, so I just smiled and embraced the success. Unlike all celebrities, I can't just go to work without having my morning coffee. And of course, some of you will ask, why would I put my coffee in a regular mug instead of a travel mug since I'm taking it to work with me, right? Well, I think I have a very good explanation for that, which is...
How you like me now? 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 Remember the time when I eat you up? Yeah, I was alive that you can't give up.
I work from home, bitches.
Oh, now would you see right through me if I sing a sad, 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 sad song? Would you give it to me? Would you? So how you like me now? 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 How you like me now?
And again, you might ask, why dress up then if you're working from home? Well, let's just say that I'm professional like that. Well, if you're sure that your wife is sleeping with your dog, I suggest either you let go of the dog or you just, go ahead and join him. After all, you might find it a really good experience that you'd someday invite the neighbor's dog and make the hell out of a foursome. So your daughter is 15 and she's pregnant, right? How old were you when you were pregnant with your daughter? Yeah, that's what I thought. So basically you have a thing for pedophiles. You even marry them and call them husbands. Good for you. Good for you. Don't you have to be a woman in order to be a lesbian? No, I don't think that weed is God's gift to humanity. So you want a president who's an ex-convict. My man. Now you know why I hate people. Tell me, do you hate your life after what you just witnessed? Do you think your life sucks just because you saw me working from home and getting paid a ridiculous amount of money for it? Well, how about you hold that thought until you see what happens next? Remember what I told you at the beginning about shit happens? Well, it's about to get very fucking smelly in here.
Hey, it's Jessica. I called to tell you that I'm so excited for our win next week. I can't wait. Oh, also I wanted to tell you that I'm breaking up with you. I know this must be really confusing since I just told you I'm super excited for the wedding and stuff. So scratch the wedding part, because I canceled it and told everyone that I'm leaving you. Oh my God, I'm so relieved you didn't pick up, because this is so much easier to say over voicemail. I'm also getting engaged next week on the same exact date we were supposed to get hitched. Isn't that crazy? And guess who's the lucky guy? It's your boss, Michael. Isn't it a small world or what? I'm so sorry I didn't tell you before, because I thought you might have thought I was a slut or something. To make the long story short, we started seeing each other 2 whole days after you proposed. He's a great guy and loves me so much. He even offered me a job. Your job. I'm gonna have my own talk show. Your show. Isn't that crazy or what? I really hope you'll be happy for me. Anyway, wish me luck. Bye-bye.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice.
I tried to call her many times, but she already changed her phone number right after she left me that memorable voicemail. Here you go. I lost everything in one phone call. Not even a fucking voicemail. I lost my girl, my job, to my girl, by my boss who's banging my girl, who was gonna be my wife but not anymore because she has my job and my boss, which is pretty fucking hilarious. But I won't be broken. I won't let this or anything else hold me back. I will find a better job, a better girl, and a better life. Mark my words, I will never give up until I become the most professional, successful man on the planet. I give up. Well, it turns out that it's not that easy to be successful again, or to even try. Alcohol and drugs became my best friends. I didn't even use a roll paper to smoke this blunt. I put the weed in a cardboard paper instead. How? Well, let's just say that I'm professional like that. Sniffing cocaine became to me like sniffing air. Except people don't usually sniff air, so, well, you get the point. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the day, drunk and high as fuck, to do one thing. Yep, that's P. I just do it in the wrong place sometimes. I always miss the sign. Don't judge me. Of course you'll think that I'm a mess and I live a horrible and a miserable life. I know. Well, you're definitely right. But the thing is, all of this is about to change. I'm gonna start with cleaning up my facial hair. Well, it's not perfect, but it's a start. And maybe I shouldn't give up this time.
How you like me now? How you like me now?
I give up again.
How you like me now? How you like me now? How you like me now? How you like me now?
Unless you want to consider the multitasking. You know, taking a nap while taking a bath.
Yeah, I was alive.
Fuck, the water is cold.